Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this week's Get in Shape. So the shape that we are using this week is triangles. And by the way, there's been so much interest with this series. It was originally to be for January, but Shannon has extended it into February. So lots of fun shapes coming your way every Sunday. I'm not sure that I'll be able to play along every Sunday because we also have, of course, Sketch Sunday. And I hope to be back later today with Stretch the Sketch, which is the third Sunday every month. So now I took out my Baby Got Scraps page kit, one of the page kits that I put together with you for Baby Got Scraps, which is one pattern paper and a whole bunch of scraps. And all I did with these scraps, and I still have a few bits here left over, is I sort of cut them into squares and then into triangles, not really knowing at all what I was going to do. I have different sizes, lots of blues, a little bit into the yellow. Not sure that I will be using the yellow. And as I said, I just did that, not quite knowing what I wanted to do. And I'm still not sure. That's why I decided I would come on now, start chatting with you, because sometimes that sort of helps me think. So I have these on the side. I have one photo here. This is the lovely Christina, part of our team at the bakery, and a recent little getaway she did before the semester started to New York City. And this is just a photo of her that she posted, just sort of sitting and relaxing. And that got me thinking that I wanted to use this ephemera piece, Time to Relax, sort of as my title. So I used my scraps here to map the photo, sort of in the askew and wonky way that I love to do. So I have that done. I have my triangles, but I'm not sure I'm going to use the pattern paper that I put together with this page kit, because I went into my stencils and I had this tiny, oh, let me go get it. I have it. Hang on a sec. Here we go. I've had this in my stash for a very, very long time. It was one of those, it was from Heidi Swap in sort of a little booklet of different shaped stencils. So these are triangles. And I have one very, very similar in the same kind of thing from an Amy Tangerine collection as well from way back when. So I got some white cardstock out, matted it on a piece of navy-ish cardstock, cut my white cardstock down to 11.5 by 11.5, and then I did a little bit of stenciling on my background. I was a little messy in a few places, but hey-ho. And you know, what I would do, so I started with the stencil, is it here? Anyway, I started with the stencil up in a corner and then just sort of moved it around the page. And it's one of those stencils where really you can use it, place it back on one of the triangles, and then continue using it so that it gives a little bit of a fun pattern. So I did this just a little bit willy-nilly with two different blue inks from Stampin' Up, Marina Mist and Night of Navy, so that I would get a little bit of shading. So I got that down. And that's pretty much all I have so far. As I said, I've got the photos and what I want to use as my title. I have some bits and pieces here. I've got a couple of wood buttons and some Hey Little Magpie Flare. I have these fun little acrylic pieces, which are not triangles per se, but are sort of finished in the same way. I have some fun triangular shapes here from Bramble Fox in more of a turquoise, but I think they could be a fun accent. I don't really see where I might bring in the lime green though, but we'll see. But I think now, do these fit over? Oh, now you see, this could be fun, adding these on a couple of the triangles. So there's an idea already. Now, what do I want to do with some of these? Now, what I want to, now, okay, you see, I kind of like that already. So I'm thinking I might want to get the photo here, the title kind of there, and then would I use some of these fun triangular shapes pointing this way? Oh, I kind of like that. There we go. You see, I knew if I popped on here and sort of chatted with you that I'd find something to keep working with. Now, I don't really, do I want, because there is a little bit of yellow there. Do I want some yellow? But I maybe pop something there. Let me see here. I've got all of the, oh, here's a smaller one. I kind of like that. Pop that there maybe. And that. It's different. It's certainly a different design. And I have some of those triangles there. Now I might want to bring these down a little bit so they sort of pop there. Actually, I think that's fun. It's a little bit different, but I think it's fun. And then, do I want that? Okay, so that's one idea. Okay, so let's pop this over to the side for now and then see if we have a different idea here. Now, I definitely like that here. Something like that. Okay, so you see that could be fun. Then we could come down, so maybe into the areas where there is a little bit of white space, maybe. How about if I did something like that? That over a little bit. No, I want that in here. I don't want that like that. I don't, oh, maybe. There we go. Maybe something like that. And then maybe I could just pop this one here. All right, something like that. That's sort of an idea as well. Then let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, how about here if I put, I think I would want something maybe like that. There we go. So that, and then bring this in here. Then how about if I bring this one over here. Like that maybe, with another, with a pink. Then you see we bring the photo back in. Okay, that's different. And then I need to get something up here. Like that. bring that there. Okay, that's not too bad. That's it's a little bit different, but it does play along with the triangles. All right. So let's see. Now, the other thing, which would be completely different, is let me put all of that over here and then see if we wanted to do this just on cardstock. How would that look? Sort of something like this, like that. Bring that in there so that we're sort of looking at, oh, I don't know who that is, so I don't really want that. So what if we did it this way? Okay. So if we sort of brought something like that, then we have that looking in, but I would put this underneath instead so that we have oh, I do kind of like that as well. Okay, my friends, so we're not getting anywhere close to having this figured out, but hopefully I've so far given you some different ideas as to what could be done with triangles. Let's bring this up here. You know, I'm kind of liking this a little bit more just on the cardstock, and I'm thinking I might go that way. Now, the only other thing that I perhaps want to have a quick look at is how this would look on white cardstock only. So let's see, hang on. All right, so let's just bring this only on white cardstock and see. But I'm kind of liking the contrast here with the darker cardstock. I do think I like that. Yeah, I do. And then we could do a little bit of white doodling. So I think after I've done all that stenciling, which I do like, but, I'll think about that for maybe something else. I think I like it on the navy cardstock with just these different triangles. Okay, my friends, let me go off and get these triangles placed, and we'll come back and finish this together. Okay, my friends, so I sort of went off, I guess, in a different direction. Well, not really, maybe, because I had started this. This was sort of the last idea I had, and that was to use the darker or the nice blue, almost navy cardstock. And I think I do like that choice. I really did like the stenciling, but in the end, I don't think that putting the triangles on top of the stenciling, I don't think the proportions were right. Anyway, in the end, I didn't like that. So I went with something different, and I just did a little bit of a puzzle. Put my photo in the middle, the title exactly the way I told you, and then just puzzled these triangles around. Then I wanted some white, and I didn't really want to doodle. So I went into my stash, and I have this 49 in Market stamp, and it is sort of triangles, and I got some craft white ink from Stampin' Up. I've probably had this, oh golly, I have probably had this for maybe almost 15 years for sure. Maybe even more, but I've definitely had this for a very long time. And I just did a little bit of a border. Now, because the cardstock is so dark on the back and it's craft ink, it sort of, you can see some of the blue through it. It gives different shading, but I do kind of like that. Then just for the fun of it, I did a few triangles there. Not sure that I really needed them or that they're amazing. I just doodled them, but they're there now because my idea was to maybe trace some of these lovely acrylics, but I'm not sure. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to do a few more. Since I put some there, I'm going to doodle a few more with you. I think maybe here. Let's do one here and one there. So I'm using my Jelly Roll pen, and this is a 0.08. And I thought I had some 10s because I know Helen often uses 10s, and I really, really like that. It's easier to, you don't have to go over it as much, but I don't have one. So let's get that there. Then maybe let's put one here. And just get a couple more there. Go, put a couple here. There, here and there. And shall I put just a couple here? No, you see what I think I want to put there is maybe a flare. Okay, hang on. So before, oh, I left one of the flare. It was a camera one. I think I left it over there. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. You see, I think I want to maybe pop that there so it brings in, it rounds off all of the square corners there. And then I could maybe pop a couple more. I have the flare here, but I think I might want to go in and get a paler one from here. Yeah, because now that I've used the sort of navy cardstock, these are a little bit too dark, but this might work. I think it would, actually. All right, so let's pop that up on foam, and I am going to put that there. There we go. Pop that there, and then how about if we put this one here? Yes, I do like that. Let's pop that there. There we go. So there, and then I might want another one here, but I want to go with one again of the paler. So maybe this one. Maybe this would work. How does this look? Oh, yeah, there you go. I put it there, or how about if I bring it there? Okay, I think I do like that. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do a couple of triangles here. There we go. Maybe, how about if I put a star there? Put a couple of triangles here. star there. And then we'll do a couple of triangles up here. We're almost there, my friends. This is not quite what I had in mind, but you know what? I'm kind of liking it. Let's do that. There we go. And shall we pop a star here? That's big. Maybe let's pop a star here. There we go. And we'll do a couple of triangles here. There we go. You know what, my friends? I think that will do it. It's very different than what I thought. You know, sometimes you just go with the flow. And this, I mean, this is not going to be my favorite layout. And I'm kind of feeling a little bit bad because it's the first layout I'm doing for Christina. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's put that up there. As I said, it's not going to be my favorite, but it's going to be in the book. It's going to be a little whimsical. It's definitely going to be a little bit different. And I just might do a few little splatters, although I'm not quite sure. I just might leave it as is. As I say, different. Not sure it's going to be my favorite, but it is triangles. It got in shape. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Make sure you pop on down below. Everybody who plays along is listed there. I'm not sure that everybody is playing along every week, but there is a full playlist down there. And if they're not playing this week, just pop on over and discover their channel anyway. And I will see you back here in a few hours with Stretch the Sketch, I hope. Talk to you soon, my friends. Bye for now.